Finally, after a year and a half of silence, Bandai Namco is talking about Blue Protocol again. For those of you who don't know, Blue Protocol is an upcoming online RPG developed by them using Unreal Engine 4. And I gotta say, as a weeb myself, I'm pretty excited for what's to come with this game. More so now because of out of nowhere, Bandai has just dumped a whole bunch of information all at once. Since there is so much, I wanted to separate the information across different videos for different topics, today's being about whether or not you can play Blue Protocol. Or more specifically, what platforms it'll be on, what regions it'll be in, and kind of like the specs that you'll need to play the game. But first off, let's talk about the platforms. It's already been known for a while now that it'll be on PC, but Bandai just announced that Blue Protocol will also be on consoles, such as PlayStation 5, as well as Xbox Series X or S. Unfortunately, this means no previous gen like PS4 or Xbox One, but I guess it has reached that point now where these are getting phased out of newer games. For PC though, they did show us what kind of specs you'll need to run it, and it actually isn't that bad. When you look at the low settings, it's only an Intel Core i3-4340 or an AMD FX 6300, which is actually pretty low on today's standards. And then only 8 gigs of RAM, NVIDIA GeForce 660, and an AMD Radeon 370. So all those pretty low specs. But it can actually go higher than that with highest graphics at like the i7 or the 5800, and then also a 2070 Super for the graphics card and 16 gigs of RAM. But they do note at the bottom here that it is not the highest that these graphics can go, and you can actually customize your graphics all the way up to 4K resolution if it is possible with your setup. So it seems like the graphics will be pretty flexible for this, and most gaming PCs should be able to run it nowadays. But now let's move on to the different regions or the publishers for this game. So first off, Bandai Namco will be self-publishing in Japan, will be available on PC through the Bandai Namco ID system, and then also on console with PS5 and Xbox Series. But then in Taiwan, Hong Kong, and Macau, it will be published through Cayenne Tech. And this will be PC only. And then also with Korea, it'll be published by Smilegate Megaport, will be also PC only. And then finally for like the global version of the game is Amazon Games. So they'll be publishing it for that. And then this is available to North America, Europe, South America, Australia, as well as New Zealand. This will be available on PC through Steam and then also on both of those consoles. So unfortunately, this does not include like Africa or the Middle East, as well as India or Southeast Asia. If you're in those areas, you'll probably have to use a VPN to either get on the Amazon Games version or the Bandai Namco one. I imagine the Amazon Games one will probably be easier through the Steam PC version there. But of course, running a VPN just, runs the risk of banning your Steam account, etc. So just keep that in mind. For these different publishers, though, they'll have their own servers, so no cross-region play between them, so no one from like Amazon Games could play with anybody on Bandai Namco or the Japan servers. And then with these, they want to address a specific concern that players might have had, which is in regards to other regions influencing the direction of the game. They explain that their process for the teams is take the feedback from the publishers and then see if it matches with the whole player base, or if it would be better to make an exclusive change for that specific publisher/region. So because of this, you might see differences in the different versions of the game, hopefully tailored to what those player bases want. But now, you might be wondering whether or not this game will have crossplay between the PC and the different consoles. They said that they have not fully decided yet, but they really want to implement it when the game launches. So hopefully they'll be able to do that, but there'll be more information on that later. Speaking of later, Blue Protocol will be launching globally in the second half of 2023, while Japan gets it a little early in the springtime. Along the way, though, there will be other news, but also beta test with one available for sign up right now, which I'll link in the description below. If you liked the video, consider subscribing for more news on Blue Protocol as it comes out, and thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.